Sweet introduction. Just as an introduction to this poem, I want to tell you a very short story about, I just asked my dad, it's my great-grandmother, his grandmother. I'm a 7th generation Floridian, and she was an old Florida pioneer. And on her way to school in the morning, she would have to corral all the other children into a group so that the Florida Panthers who were stalking in the low branches of the oak trees above us wouldn't pick off a straggler. So we definitely live in a very different Florida than that. And I know I'm nostalgic, and it's funny because I wasn't around for that, but I wish that we still lived in a version of that. And I think we do. So this is an open letter to Floridians and to our Florida. There are those who are coming for you, Florida, who could take you away. Those who do not know you and will not see you as their suburbs, subdivisions creep a sickly crawl, multiplying across your skin. But let us begin with what you are. Cypress trees 10 feet wide, their limbs in the sky, we wind through water in weathered boats, float in hammocks, see the brush of moss rush above us in the breeze. Black water surrounds us, browns around us, tannic acid from cypress bark, skin soaking into the water like tea. Believe me, underneath, prehistoric lizards, alligators, long and tall, scales and all, wind through water. They are our underwater cousins, reminders of the instincts in all of us. Reptilian brain that knows only to breathe, eat, sleep, kill, work towards one's own benefit and little more. Reminders that some of us are more like reptiles than we would like to think. Diamonds clink in champagne glasses and developers drink to the plunder of the land. Most of it began with Flagler. The railroad, sting a bright silver zipper across the Florida earth, stretch it until a wide berth of once noble, once hidden land is opened. Unzip the fabric of this state and find your plate full with money. Honey pours from flowers, gold onto your tongue. The road that Carl Hyacin grew up playing on was a winding dirt river, silver, banked in grass, boys with sticks played with snakes, ran through palms, palmettos. That road is now an 8-lane mega main drag of Plantation, Florida. Hyacin is only 55 years old. Perhaps you too can feel the betrayal. That's like an amazing historical fact. Anyway, Florida is and was the land of the Flaglers, the magnates, the warm sun healing the sick and encouraging the wealthy. Once air conditioning moved in, we knew we had lost the battle. Now, billboard after billboard after billboard drags us through space, road signs, flashing lights, high beams. Disney screams to us to spend time and money in a theme park of fake rocks, piping in holiday music, spinning teacups till you're dizzy and sick, landscaping layering thick over Florida's own trees and grasses, all of us asses floating in dreams of fantasy and family made from metal, plastic, money. But like anything, there is always hope. No need to spiral down into dark, especially when we can see the ladder up. Floridians, know your neighbors, make friends, begin to give to this land again, give back what you have gotten from it. Don't just plummet into seeking for profits, leaking the blood of this Florida earth into pockets. Go solar, drive electric powered by your solar home. Plant a garden. Speak with passion, live fully and softly. Remember what brought you or kept you here. Remember the first moment when you knew that this land, though not made for you, was right for you. What glue held you to this place? I for one can name them in the thousands, find hundreds upon hundreds of reasons to say, yes, God bless the ungodly random chances of evolution that have created this bright, wild place here. The low blue bowls of artesian springs, the slow float of manatees, the soft loft of Spanish moss above us, live oaks, craggy limbs curving towards sky, resurrection fern reminding us what it's like to die and be born again when the rain comes. Summer thunderstorms beating in our chests, lightning far off, splitting tall pines that we feel in our spines as we hear that crack. Orange blossoms in March, filling the air arched and high with scent, and our ears with the deep bass hum of honeybee wing drums bumping ripe petals. Let's refresh our memory with all that we love here. Feel again what is dear about this land and fight for it. Remember the Seminoles, remember their fight. Read Light a Distant Fire, see what Osceola saw. A bounty, a haven, a home, a paradise. Feel that love that you feel for this Florida. And act with fervent delicacy. Stave off the South Florida development that desires to push so deep into our wilder land. Tell them to design a plan for their need for water that does not slaughter and drain our North Florida rivers and lakes. We do not need the hands of sprawl crawling over all that we love. And finally, remember the gopher tortoise with its slow wisdom. The way it gives back to the ground around it, gives its burrows to other animals, a keystone species. Others depend on it for their existence. Let us become a keystone species. Rather than a destroyer, let's let land become clean and green under our feet again. Sun turn to fuel, let us not be cruel to something that we love so much. Let's stand like thunder here and use law and our human power to shower this land with protection. We can and will keep it this way.